There we go. Let's keep going.
Speak to one of the others if you wish to buy some. Well, you've come to the right place.
Tools, wares, and weapons, all for sale at fair prices.
Bandits harassed the... A few days ago we were ambushed. One of them stole my moon amulet, given to me by my mother when I was just a cub. It is my only memory of home in this cold land. You are kind to offer. We believe the bandits are part of a group headquartered here. Be careful. I missed my amulet. But a life cannot be replaced as easily. I hope that you will come to...
Do business with us again. I'm right behind you. What do you want me to carry? Let's get going then. So many refuse to talk to us. Take a look. May the sun keep you warm, even in this land of bitter cold. Can't wait to kill another Imperial. Let's talk to them.
Word on the street is Golden Glow's been hit. Good. Let me take a look at what you found. Arengoth sold Golden Glow? What's that idiot thinking? He has no idea the extent of Maven's fury when she's been cut out of a deal. But I'm certain he'll find out. If only the parchment had the buyer's name instead of this odd symbol. Any idea what that might be? Blast. Well, I'll check my sources and speak to Mercer. But for now, you're off to speak to Maven Blackbriar. She asked for you by name. If it was like that, she wouldn't be asking for you. She'd be calling on the Dark Brotherhood. It's just business. That's between you... Don't worry about it. Maven... Of course. Your pay. Keep doing right by us, and there's plenty more where that came from. Until next we meet, lad.
Back on the job, huh? Hope it works. What do you need? I'm right behind you. Ain't no doubt about it. The thieves came back, and they got lifting immediately. Ross made those brats in the orphanage are better off now that old Grellar is dead. What is it? have some nerve coming back here after what you did to Kibaba.
So you're the one. You don't look so impressive. This is exactly what I'm talking about. Once again, Brynjolf sends me someone with no backbone, no faith. I don't have faith in anyone. All I care about is cause and effect. Did the job get done, and was it done correctly? There's no gray area. I hope not. This is an important job. I have a competitor called Hunningbrew Meadery that I want to put out of business. I also want to know how they managed to get the place up and running so quickly. Head to the Bannered Mare in Whiterun and look for Malus Machius. He'll fill you in on all the details. One more time, in case I wasn't clear. You butcher this job, and you will be
Welcome to the
sorry.
B&...
Barb, my lord. If I can interest you in one of our special drinks. Fancy yourself the adventuring type, eh? It's just as well. I doubt your combat prowess would prove valuable in a real battle anyway.
Need a ride? I can take you to... Where do you want to go? Climb and back, and we'll be off. Giddy up there.
They say that vampires attack the whole of New Zealand. Burned it to the ground. But I heard of vampires behaving like that. Carlos guide you. All right then. Divine sakes, who do you think we're threatening with our old war wounds? We're not soldiers anymore. The old man Ulrich is wearing his old Legion armor.
Can't sleep well no matter how much drink I put in me.
I wasn't born in
Unless
Skyrim,
you're here to solve...
but when I served
That's
the Legion,
right.
this land
Dawnstar.
became home.
That priest of Marla who came here before you says the divines will cure us. Well, until they do, I don't have any business to discuss with outsiders. Oh, the Stormcloak. Dawnstar has a history of being the site. The only as soon as we drive the Empire out of Skyrim, the
We've come to Dawnstar at a strange time, friend. Seems everyone in the town is having nightmares.
You don't look so good. Are you feeling alright? Need a room? Sure thing. It's yours for a day. I'll show you to your room. Right this way. Let me know if there's anything else you need. Let's hear it. what troubles you, my son? I'm sorry. Need a room? Everyone in town knows about the Black Door, and to never go near it. See ya. Oh, drink for the thirsty, food for the hungry. All right. Need something? Yes. The entire town is being plagued by horrible nightmares. These dreams are manifest. She has an awful hunger for our I must end her terrible influence over the... I'll need to return. Perhaps you'd be willing to assist me in that regard. I've already said too much. If anyone... I would simply ask that you trust me and help me end Dawnstar's nightmares. Your concerns are understandable. Trust is a very difficult commodity to come by these days. I can only give you my word as a priest of Mara that my intentions are honorable. I understand. If you should change your mind, I'll be here. I got your back. What do you want me to carry? Let's get going then.
Mind yourself with that fire.
I've been looking for you. Got something I'm supposed to deliver. Your hands only. Let's see here. There's a new museum opening up in Dawnstar. The owner is asking me to hand out invitations to travelers. Looks like that's it. Got to go.
Imperials think we need their laws.
Your ancestors wouldn't want this, Silas.
Why should I hide from it? This is my family's legacy.
I beg you, don't go into Silas's museum. Several of his ancestors belonged to the Mythic Dawn. His family's involvement was only found out well after the crisis had died down, but it's still ruined. And now Silas is back, and this museum to the Mythic Dawn is his way of trying to rebuild his family's pride. It's misguided. That museum...
Everyone think by inheritance, as my men are fond of saying. Can't blame them. My mother ran the Sea Squall as strictly as she ran the house. I've been trying to find new areas of business, trying to win the sailors' respect, but I keep having problems. Take the last trade we did. Some fine-cut void salts from the College of Winterhold. Plenty of coin if you know who to sell it to. Sailors are what happened to them. They got drunk and ended up losing the merchandise in some cave. If you're not afraid of a little exploring, I'll pay good gold to get those salts. I'd better get going.
Everything all right? You left this over there. You're lucky. Someone else might have kept it for himself. There you go.
And here comes my first visitor. The Museum of the Mythic Dawn is open, friend. Yes, my collection of artifacts from a group that toppled an empire. Why don't you come in? You can browse the displays and we can talk. I have a job you look perfect for. Let's talk inside. Feel free to look around. Come talk to me when you're ready to discuss that job I mentioned. The tapestries hung here and outside were found in hideouts, where members of the Mythic Dawn would meet. And the commentaries on the Mysterium Xarxes were written by the Mythic Dawn cult leader, Mankar Cameron. He promised a paradise awaited his followers when they died, that they would be reborn by Mehrunes Dagon's side. That burned paper is all that remains of the fabled Mysterium Xarxes, the blasphemous book written by Mehrunes Dagon himself. It's said that Mankar Cameron... Did you have any questions? A little history first. After the Oblivion Crisis, a number of groups cropped up dedicated to wiping out the remnants of the Mythic Dawn. One of these groups found Mehrunes' razor, the artifact of Dagon. They split it into 3 fragments and pledged to keep them apart forever. That was almost 150 years ago, and the pieces are still being kept by the descendants of that group, and they're right here, in Skyrim. At least 2 of the owners, Gunzel and Draskua, are dangerous marauders, and the 3rd owner, Jorgen, I only know he lives in Morthal. Here are my notes about them. I'll gladly pay you for getting the pieces any way you can. No questions asked. Good luck finding the fragments.
I can take you to any port on the... Where are you headed? Climb on in the boat and get comfortable.
Staying out the trouble, Kingsman.
Now I remember. You're that new member of the Companions. So, you want... or 2 for a veteran?
You're a traveler, correct? Have you been to Whiterun? Wonderful. I hadn't... My daughter Fura was assigned to Whiterun after she joined the Imperial Army. I was hoping you might have met her. I haven't heard from her lately. I've tried talking to Captain Aldous, but he hasn't been any help. Oh, that's very sweet of you. Anything you can find out from Captain Aldous would be welcome news. Don't forget me next time you need herbs and potions.
Bingo's not so bad. How it keeps me fed.
Generally posting information is need to know only. I've been trying to find the time and place to let her know. Her daughter was sent to Whiterun. The skirmishes there have been violent. The Whiterun legate, he needed to know the Stormcloak positions. He sent out a party to scout the area. They happened upon a large force. I'm told none of them made it back. Private Morard, Angela's daughter, was in that scouting party. She needs to be told.
Give a holler if you have any questions. It's good to see a fresh face. You got Aldous to tell you something. I knew you would. What did he say? I told her. I told her the Imperial army would kill her. That this was a war of Jarls and Imperial generals, and we had no part in it. She just wouldn't hear it. It was brave of you to come to me with this. I can't thank you for it, not for this. But you have done me a service. Be careful!
Now here's a man I'm glad to see. Good luck out there. Seems like a tough time to be wandering Skyrim.
If those rebels think they can best us, they have
You
another
help
thing
me.
coming.
You help people, right? That's what you do. My master has abandoned me. Abandoned his people. Now he refuses to even see me. He says I interrupt his vacation. It's been so many years. Won't you please help? Last I saw him, he was visiting a friend in the Blue Palace. But no one as mundane as a Jarl. No, he went into the Forbidden... Oh, and you'll need the hip bone. It's very important. No entering Pelagius's wing without that.
Uh-huh. Unless we have specific business, I'm not... interested. What do you need?
Still here. You go on ahead.
We heading out? Let's keep going.
Oh, hello. Oh, I'd get in trouble for that. It's not a... Well, I suppose in that case it's okay to let you in. But only briefly. Be careful and come right back. Don't mess anything up while you're here.
Marty, Pelly, my dear. Oh, I couldn't. It goes right through me. Besides, I have so many things to do. So many undesirables to contend with. Naysayers, buffoons, detractors. Why, my headsman hasn't slept in 3 days.
You are far too hard on yourself, my dear, sweet, homicidally insane Pelagius. What would the people do without you? Dance? Sing? Smile? Grow old? You are the best septum that's ever ruled. Well, except for that Martin fella. But he turned into a dragon god, and that's hardly sporting. You know, I was there for that whole sordid affair. Marvelous time. Butterflies, blood, a fox, a severed head, ho, and the cheese to die for.
Yes, as you've said countless times before.
Harumph! Well then, if you're going to be like that, perhaps it's best I take my leave. A good day to you, sir. I said good day!
Yes, go. Leave me to my
How
senseless...
rude! Can't be bothered to host an old friend for a dick. Really? Ooh, what kind of... Well... Spit it out, mortal! I haven't got an eternity. Actually, I do. Little joke. But seriously, what's the message? Were you now? By whom? Wait! Don't tell me. I want to guess. Was it Molag? No. Little Tim. The Toymaker's son, huh? What? The ghost of King Lysandus? Or was it one? Yes! Stanley, the talking grapefruit from Passwall! Ha! I'm wrong on all accounts, aren't I? Ha! No matter! Honestly, I don't want to know. Why ruin the surprise? But more to the point, do you Tiny, puny, expendable little mortal actually think you can convince me to leave? Because that's crazy! You do realize who you're dealing with here. Wrong! Actually, you do, sort of. I am a part of you, little mortal. I'm a shadow in your subconscious, a blemish on your fragile little psyche. You know me, you just don't know it. Sheogorath, Daedric Prince of Madness, at your service. Now that's the real question, isn't it? Because honestly, how much time off could a demented Daedra really need? So, here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to leave. That's right, I'm done. Holiday! Come on one condition. You have to find the way out first. Well, good luck with that. Ha! I do love it when the mortals know they're being manipulated. Care to take a look around? This is not Welcome to the deceptively verdant mind of the Emperor Pelagius III. That's right! You're in the head of a dead, homicidally insane monarch! Now, I know what you're... The Wabbajack! Huh? Huh? Didn't see that coming, did you? I'm busy doing the fish stick. It's a very delicate state of mind. Ah! Now this is a sad path. Pelagius hated and feared many things. Assassins, wild dogs, the undead, pumpernickel. But the deepest, keenest hatred was himself. The attacks he makes on himself are seen here fully. They're always carried out. Here we go! What was that? Enhances Pelagius' anger. But his abilities will shrink with every hit. You must bring the two into balance. Here we go! Here we go! Here we go! Wonderfully done! Pelagius is finally ready to love himself and continue hating everybody. Ah! Ah! Oh, good choice! Well, good for me. I find everyone being out to get you so terribly entertaining. You might find it less so. You see, Pelagius' mother was, well, let us say, unique. Although I suppose, in the grand scheme of things, she was fairly average for a septim. That woman wielded fear like a cleaver. Or did she wield a cleaver and make people afraid? Oh, but she taught her son well. Pelagius learned at a very early age that danger could come from anywhere, at any time, delivered. The objective here is simple, you simpleton. Use your Wabbajack to defeat the enemy, while they do the same. Oh, I thought you'd never figure it out. With the threat gone, Pelagius is under the delusion that he's safe, which means you've helped him out, sort of. And we're that much closer to home. You've headed down the path of dreams. Unfortunately for you, Pelagius suffered night terrors from a young age. All you need to do is find something to wake our poor Pelagius up. You'll find his terrors easy to repel, but persistent.
ain't this a surprise?
Hi there.
Now, that's something to crow about. With Pelagius up and about, you're moving right along. We'll both be home in no time. Do you mind? I'm busy doing... Fixed is such a subjective term. I think treated is far more appropriate, don't you? Like one does to a rash or an arrow in the face. But no matter. Heartless mortal that you are, you've actually succeeded and survived. I am first to honor my end of the bargain. So, congratulations. You're free to go. They've been known to change my mind. So, go. Really. Inside the mine. Oh, is it your first time? Pelagius Septim III, once the mad emperor of Tamriel, now so boringly sane. I always knew he had it in him. Pelagius now. Surely even you know about Pelagius's decree. On his deathbed. Well, I suppose it's back to the Shivering Isles. The trouble Haskell can get into while I'm gone simply boggles the mind. Let's make sure I'm not forgetting anything. Clothes, check. Beard, check. Luggage. Luggage. Now, where did I leave my luggage?
Master, you've taken me back. Does this mean we're going home? Oh, happy times. I can't wait to...
Yes, that's quite enough celebration. Let's send you ahead, shall we? As for you, my little mortal minion, feel free to keep the Wabbajack as a symbol of my... I'll just take the damn thing. You take care of yourself now. And if you ever find yourself up in New Sheo, do look me up. We can share a strawberry tart. Ha! Ta-ta!
Don't... Oh, hello. Just tidying up.
Please, don't interrupt the court. Please, don't interrupt the court.
Unnatural magics are coming from that cave. There are strange noises and lights. We need someone to investigate.
Then we will immediately send out a legion to scour the cave and secure the town. Hafingar's people will always be safe under my
Your
rule.
Eminence, my scrying has suggested nothing in the area. Dragon Bridge is under Imperial control. This is likely superstitious nonsense.
Perhaps a more tempered reaction might be called for?
Oh, yes, of course, you were right. Falk, tell Captain Aldous I said to assign a few extra soldiers to Dragon Bridge.
Thank you, Jarl Elisif. But about the cave?
I will have someone take care of the cave as well, Varnius. You can rest easy. You're dismissed.
Thane Bryan.
Do you have business with the court? You mean the Dragon Bridge issue? There have been... I don't think it's worth our time with the war going on. The cave has a bad history. Long ago, Potema the Wolf Queen used it for... That was over 500 years ago. Nothing much down there now. But everyone's always convinced the cave is haunted. That remains to be seen. By rights, she has a legitimate claim as High Queen of Skyrim. But we must have the support of the other Jarls for that claim to have any meaning. Should they accept her rule, we will have peace. Feel free to return to me with questions. The Blue Palace is an open forum.
I can always find time to share a word with a warrior.
The Imperials are good for business. Bryling's obsession with honor and tradition is quaint, but politically irrelevant.
I've got what I came for.
I've got a little word if you're interested, traveler.
You're doing?
What was that?
Help! You're going,
I'll see you in pieces.
This is an ode to Skyrim. What was that?
Die, damn you! What do you think you're doing?
You look a bit peaked. You sure you be home in... Ed?
I wish only to graduate and...
Roll with the lead. My drums will lead our troops to victory. I've got your back. You go on ahead. We heading out? Let's get going. There is a bow leg. I'm a swordman myself. Sorry, I was lost in thought. I'm planning my wedding this week.
Disrespect the law, and you disrespect me.
Traveler. I've got what I came for. I better get back to Dragon's. Need a ride? I can take you to the... Where do you want to go? Climb and back and we'll be off. Oh, steady up. I'm right behind you. What do you want me to carry? Let's get going then. to yourself, sneak thief. There ain't much to offer, but if you want a place dry to spend the night, here, take a look at this. Some of the Jarl's men came by and left this bounty letter. Sure thing, it's yours for a day. I'll show you to your room, right this way.